I can't lie, I am extremely impressed with Anya in this episode. She really just crushed it. They intentionally made it unintentional to make her look like a pure genius. Here, she uses the hijacker's memories against him. It's like emotional manipulation, kind of. You would. When I was watching this episode, I was like, alright, if I was a psychic, what would I do in this situation to save everyone? Of course, Anya's plan wasn't even a plan. She was just, improving it. She was just doing everything last minute. It's not like she knew the bus was gonna get hijacked. So using his memories against him with his own daughter was just pure genius, and I could feel like a tear just drop down my eyeballs. No, I wasn't. No, it was a piece of dust went in my eye. But anyways, and I just felt a sense of enlightenment, a sense of this anime is just fucking amazing. It really just made me feel euphoric as hell because I watch a lot of animes, guys, and sometimes there's episodes where I'm like, this is just dog shit. But Spy X Family is one of those animes that won't let you down, and eventually will give you what we want. We ate good this episode. Anya just fucking crushed it. Not only did she put her life in danger once or twice or three times, it was like 4 or 5 times where she really was pushing the hijackers buttons. They're like, hey, sit down, what are you doing, you already ate. They already strapped the bomb around her neck. The guy towards the end literally took her hostage, running out the bus. Anya just time and time again really put herself in danger. Like I said, her plan wasn't bulletproof, but at the same time, it was just fucking genius. Using others people's memories against them. And here's the other thing too. The hijacker from the Red Circus, he was thinking about the past, thinking about his daughter. And so if just think about it, if he was actually inhuman and didn't give two shits about his daughter, this plan would have never worked, and they would have all been killed. At least half of them would have been killed because the state would have gotten involved, and they don't give two shits. They don't negotiate with terrorists, and so at least half of them would have died. But no, thanks to the fact that Anya knew he was still human, or unintentionally just pretty much manipulated him into even try to let her go. He was like, you're the only one who's gonna be set free because I can feel my resolve wavering. And I was like, that's just fucking incredible. At the end of the day, it is contradicting taking all these kids hostage, trying to take revenge for your dead daughter. Like, I get it. It sucks that his daughter died, but that doesn't mean, two wrongs make a right. So, yeah, I'm glad the guy came full circle. And here's the other cool thing. Lloyd and Yor didn't even get involved. We finally have an episode where Anya just single-handedly just diverted everyone from dying, everyone from being, still a hostage or exploding, or bro, it was just everything was like on the edge. That's what I loved about it. That's why it was such a great moment. This is why it was such a great episode. Is because time and time again, it was just on the edge. It's like there's like a 1% probability it wouldn't work. Even when the leader of the Red Circus gave up, that doesn't mean jack shit. The guy, one of the hoodlums or the side, whoever, his companions, still took over the bus. It's, things never go the way we planned them to. So yeah, guys, this episode was incredibly touching. Incredibly touching. When you hear about the hijacker's, daughter, it's like you really do feel for him. You really do. And it's like dumb because he knows what he did was wrong and is still doing it. And so Anya's last push, saying word by word, It would have never worked. But because Anya used his daughter's words, word by word, letter by letter, and showing, courage. That's why this worked. Because she was courageous. And used the hijacker's daughter's, what she said to him. That's why being a sidekick for Anya really does work. Despite she didn't really realize until like the last moments that what she was doing was working. When he said, "You got it, I'm letting you free," that's when she knew that what she did actually worked. So yeah, guys, this was Spy X Family Season 3, Episode 8. The conclusion of this bus hijacking was one of the greatest conclusions in Spy X Family. I can't lie to you guys. I ended up just like clapping. I was like, bravo. Holy fuck. This, look at her face, bro. Just look at this face. This is the face of a hero. Wait, I gotta go back with it, man. I gotta look at that face again. I gotta look at that face. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's Anya. Look at that face, bro. This is the face of courage. This is the face you want when your life is on the line. Oh my god, bro. This is just funny as fuck, man. I love Spy X Family.